Hey folks, Duke CT here. And well, make this a bit better so people can see me. There you go. Yeah, that's not looking good. Just hold on, folks. Well, I got 15 minutes. Fool around the camera if I need to. Okay. There it is. There you go. That much better. Yeah, I got 15 minutes. I got time to spend. But anyway, I got some things I got to talk about. Well, first things first. I'm bringing the chair, by the way. My radio show, 50 FM show, Year on Blog Talk Radio. It's on tonight, 6 p.m. Hope you be there. Talk about other things, talk about some stuff. Also, here's something interesting. There's a bit of a problem. I'm subscribed to both of these guys, Bill and Doug and Spinnernts. I want to get my 2 cents in these things and throw some other things out there because I just looked on found some information about the WWE latest buy rates, and that's just interesting stuff. Let's see, where do I begin? First off, whose side do I come on? Well, be cliche, the only side I am is on my own. And quite honestly, it just seems like Bill and Doug, I actually saw Bill and Doug's video. It came off, well, honestly, very immature-ish. The guys who think that they're better than everybody else. They think, well, we are the ones who said that WWE and just Jericho. I looked and said, really? Chris Jericho? Listen, I have some disagreements with Chris Jericho and such, but I don't think he's a corporate shill. At least I don't think so. Chris Jericho has made a concerted effort to really, the guy is really to actually bring to great wrestling, and in everything, and it's from his promos, since his best in the world at what he does, his promos at wrestling ability. He has really shown, and recently his match with Evan Bourne really made Evan a star until they just fucking made him a jobber again. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But the point is, Chris Jericho is still he may have lost a step or two, but he's still a guy who can actually bring it in the ring. So I don't know what the hell you're doing smoking Bill and Doug. I can't follow you on there. Second thing. ECW revival, y'all hype about it. Listen, I missed out on the ECW train. I never really watched it. Didn't really care for it. I only saw a couple episodes of TNN. That was back in the day. That's it. All I was really into was WCW and WWF at the time. And honestly, I didn't really feel but I didn't really. I probably missed out on a lot of things, but I really think that the TNA is doing something really wrong here. It just seems to me people are just really for nostalgia instead of really building up their talent. Now, Samoa Joe, is it confirmed? Is he suspended or not? I'm still not believing he's suspended, and nothing he's not confirming on Twitter. TNA is not confirming anything. So it's basically hearsay, and I don't want to be caught up with another Triple H MVP screwdriver situation, if you know what I mean. I don't want to have that, and then bam, next year he comes back on the next show. He's sitting there chilling and wrestling a match and saying, "Oh yeah, I thought he was suspended," and "Oh no," that sort of thing. So yeah. But anyway, getting back to the point. TNA should not be doing this stuff. I don't want to hear them they're trying to get it right. I don't want to see them doing everything else. I honestly don't care for ECW. Most people don't care for ECW. I've moved on from the ECW. A lot of people have moved on. And I think that's going to be a complete step backwards to what the TNA is really doing. And that's what they should be going in more steps forward. Let's see. What else in the video, that 21-minute video, I can squeeze in this 15-minute one? Oh, yeah, and one more thing. People who watch WWE are not wrestling fans. I know you explained it in the comments, but that was just really, really pretty much a prickish thing to say. I know you say, well, don't people only watch WWE or anything else, and that's a bit of a problem with that, too. I really think some people who really enjoy pro wrestling, but I really think people who enjoy the WWE, you shouldn't chastise them and think that they belittle them. I think you should actually be more open, make them say, hey, if you like the WWE, maybe you like this thing a little bit more. Or ROH or UFC, which majority of people who are wrestling fans have already went to UFC, but I'm getting ahead of myself again. Uh, let's see. Oh yeah, and another thing here is that if you think the WWE, fans of the WWE are lower than them, saying that they're just troglodytes or what have you, you're just basically saying, well, the WWE, I mean, yeah. If you make, yeah, whatever good or positive things that they suck or this, that, the other, they can't do anything right. But believe me, I'm a big rah guy in WWE. In fact, after this little thing, I'm gonna basically talk to you or somehow if you watch a video, I'll pull you on or what have you. I'm gonna basically bash the living shit out of them. But you honestly think, from where you come from, Bill and Doug, you the guys who kissed TNA's ass so much, I can still see the shit stains right under your noses. And you come in and criticize people who like the WWE, are supposedly spinning out for like proper WWE. You did the same shit when TNA offered you jobs. So you have little to no credibility right there. Let's be real. Because you were doing your TNA Addict show, and Spinner had to be, he had to go out there and earn his stuff. And all that stuff. I mean, most of the guys earned their keep. You got TNA attention, and I'm not faulting you for that, but come on. You didn't talk ass about TNA until they dropped y'all asses. And that really showed your true colors on, man. Anyway, moving on. God, I love the extra time here. Let's get into the WWE and the buy rates. As most of y'all well know, it's the WWE buy rates have been going down significantly, and it's just that it just really you just have to look upon like at the last couple of years. I mean, WWE's buy rates have just been going down slower and slower. I mean, just saw recently on I think it was I think it was on PW Insider, and it's just if you look at that. I mean, I'm gonna take a link. It's on the WrestleCraps forum. It's gonna be a link to the description, and you can see what's happened in the WWE. Last year they had more buys than over. I mean, I'm just gonna read out a couple of them. Here it is: Over Limit and Judgment Day. Judgment Day last year got 228,000 buys. This year, Over Limit, with its nice set, only got 197,000 buys. Extreme Rules, 200,113 buys. In 2010, 182,000 buys. Fatal 4-Way and slash the Bash slash the Great American Bash buys in 2009, 178,000 buys. For the 4-Way, 143,000 buys this year. You see the decline. I mean, Over the Limit, Extreme Rules, and Fatal 4-Way gone completely down. Some people blame the economy, some people blame UFC or everything else. No, the real main problem, the real main discourse is because of just I think honestly it's just been bad booking. This company has been notorious. The WWE has been basically having crappy booking, bad build up to the shows. Hell, speaking of the Evan Bourne and Chris Jericho match, that was on Fatal 4-Way, no pub whatsoever. Nothing. And you see this. And this is what happens, folks. This is what happens when you have no booking, no build, nothing, and you just have like 400 or 500 pay-per-views, and no one really cares. No one's really caring about your show. The WWE they don't have any, their buy rates suck because they can't really keep people connecting. There's no real connecting. There's no connection to these shows. There's no connection to the guys in the ring. There's no connection to the announcer. There's nothing. And until the WWE realizes that, hey, maybe we should start actually bringing that connection. Maybe we actually start having some type of repartee back and forth. Then you're never going to see, great stuff. You're not going to see big buy rates. And trust me, by this time next year, they're going to be even lower because honestly, no one's buying the crappy storylines. No one's buying their old wrestlers, and this is something I agree with Bill and Doug. Like, the people that wait until the Undertaker and Triple H should come back. That's the problem. Once you rely upon old stars like that, you're never going to really get and not building any new stars, then nothing's going to change, and you're going to be SOL when these guys say, we need to retire, and like what Shawn Michaels did, no one's up there to pick up the slack. No one. And I mean nobody. And I love Miz, but and even worse, you got guys there, but they're not there, they're not ready yet. Miz, he's there, but in the ring, he's not ready yet. You got so many guys that are close to there. They are ready in the ring, but they're not good television-wise yet. It just seems that they don't know how to. They only are booking for people who've been there. I mean, Orton and Cena are only two guys. Edge is probably on his 1 or 2 years away from retiring. Jericho's not going to be there forever. And who else is there? I mean, Cody Rhodes, dashing Cody Rhodes on SmackDown, honestly is the guy who really could pull it off because his family was in this business for so many years. But then again, it doesn't explain how Ted is so goddamn bland or what have you. I honestly don't know. No, I do know. I know one thing. If the WWE do not fix this problem and actually get and start pushing young talent, they're going to be right where WCW was back in 1999, 2000, 2001. Eventually getting bought out or something. And when that happens, pro wrestling in the United States is done for. That's it. That's all I got to say. Sorry for me ranting. Most of it was trying to fix my camera. But hey, things happen. Anyway, don't forget, an hour from now, Dixie T Lounge, 6 p.m. Be there, be square, man, because it's going to be a big-time celebration. Hopefully, y'all can show up and everything. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, this is Dixie T here. Peace, love. See ya when I see y'all. All important information in the description box down here. Yeah, I'm still disturbed by that. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Peace, love. See y'all when I see y'all later.